Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
I'm Professor Meg.
And this is our PAX Unplugged 2025 haul. We have 722 games that we came back with. We did not, no, absolutely not. Actually, I haven't counted the games.
That would be crazy.
It's a problem. We don't have anywhere near that many.
It's not,
If I had to guess, I'd say we probably have around 35,
pretty
maybe
respectable.
something like that. We'll take a look and we'll see. We'll be going through all of this. This is our PAX Unplugged 2025 haul. The usual notes apply over here. First of all, we are content creators, so from these games, while I definitely bought a few of them, I would say 75% of them are probably content creator copies. So to create realistic expectations, I can only justify coming back home with this much stuff because effectively it's my job that I'm doing, and not because I'm like, hey, I go to every convention and I buy 500 games. Which if it works for you, you do you. I like creating realistic expectations around these things, and this is what we do, and these are the things we're going to cover. With that said, for me, my personal goal, which usually ends up applying to most of what I bring home, there's always some exceptions, are going to be that I'm excited about those games. As much as these games are both, well, they're games, they're fun, they're also homework. They're things we have to dive into, they have to play them, we have to put out videos on them.
learn them.
The amount of time and effort that goes into any single game we cover on the channel is probably anywhere between 4 to 10 hours per game, depending on the complexity of the game, how many plays it needs. That's a lot of time to put into these, which means I want to be excited about them and not just things that happen to exist. Although there always are some of those in here, we'll get to those as we do. With that said, go ahead.
I do have a little disclaimer before we even start. Sadly, I forgot one thing. I got the Calico Hoodie, and I do highly recommend it. If you're ever at the conventions and you've been unsure, I'm a huge hoodie person, if you guys have seen, and I have to say it was so comfortable. I was so happy I bought it that I've been on the fence for years about it. They've had it for a little bit, and it was highly worth it. So I got it's like a blue tie-dye calico hoodie that if you're ever, it's the people that do the flat out merch.
Yeah.
The
It
name
does
is
look
escaping me.
pretty cool.
But maybe Alex will link it with everything linked down below. But yeah, it was highly worth it in my opinion. And I have the t-shirt already, and I'm happy I bought the sweatshirt. So.
Although once we're diving into clothing, I'll start with clothing on mine as well.
Yes.
So long story short, I was in an Airbnb with 4 friends, and those 4 friends all had a specific, is it called a jumper combo? It's called a jumper, right?
Well, it's called a
Hoodie?
jumper because Nat is British.
Oh, that's what it's called?
So it's like a sweat set.
A
is
sweat
what I
set.
would call it.
Whatever it is, 4 friends had the exact same sweat set, which I found very off-putting because I was the odd one out. And Nat, who is an absolute gem of a human being, decided to get me that set. This is what I'm wearing right now. This is from Carmico. You may have seen other people wearing these in the past. It's the matcha set. Yeah, they have a espresso.
Jenna from the Board
coffee.
Game Garden wears their stuff a lot. Yeah, there's a coffee set and a matcha set.
There's also a blue and yellow set, which actually is pretty cool.
Yeah, I
looking.
love that set a lot.
But I have the matcha set now. It's a matching set over here. I did put on pants for the video. It is insanely comfortable. Shout out to Carmico over here. This is, Nat's the one who bought it, friend of the channel. He was a gem of a human being, gifted it to me, but this is from the company Carmico, and they are insanely comfortable. Like, I might get more of these. We shall see. I need to wear it enough first to justify it, but I might get more of them. But yeah, anyways, thanks to Nat for that once we're doing clothing.
I have multiple sets from them, and as someone who enjoys sweat sets, the pockets are also really well done. I don't know if you've even realized this yet, but you have a back pocket.
I have not realized the back pocket.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say pocket. And I was
There's
like, I
3
realized the pockets.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Anyways, with that, we're going to go ahead and dive into board games. So, we're going to do this in no particular order. We're just going to grab...
I can start off with a board game thing in a particular order, but everything else won't be in a particular order. But speaking of Nat himself...
Oh, that's a good point.
Unfortunately, we don't have the top cam, which I feel like is a little... Like, maybe I'll send you a photo of this. But Nat actually painted my figure. So, I was a final girl this year. And Nat paints miniatures, and not only did he paint me, but he painted little Miss Mifa as well. So, maybe we'll do...
It's not going to focus.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do picture. We'll just do pictures, like right here. This will be the one thing I remind Alex to edit into the video. We'll do a picture, because he got my hair and everything, and he got Mifa, and yeah, little Meg. So thanks, Nat.
With that, we're going to go into this in no particular order. I'm going to just grab a game. We have games with multiple sides. I'll grab a game. We'll figure out who's more excited about it. That person can talk about it. And we'll start off with one who I am not sure who's more excited about it. Are you more excited or am I more excited?
I'm not sure.
I'll talk
How
about
excited are you? On a scale of 0 to 10.
I'm in the potential excitement. I'm excited for
like
the
a 6 or
potential.
7.
Oh, I'm probably 7 or 8.
Okay.
Okay, great. I'll dive into this one. This is Wispwood from CGE. So Wispwood is a tile laying game. My main excitement from this comes from the potential of it being good. I've also heard good buzz from those who've played it. But ultimately, when it comes to tile laying games, the main problem with them is there are so many amazing ones that this could be, I'm sure I'll like this game. The thing I'm not sure about it, is it going to be a game that I love, that I'm happy to keep? Or is it a game that I'm like, that was fun, that was great, that was awesome, but I still have these favorites instead? I will say it looks beautiful, but basically you're drafting tiles, you place them into a little grid that's going to slowly get larger as you go, and you're trying to fulfill multiple scoring criteria, and they are variable scoring criteria every time you play, which I love when games do that, because variable scoring criteria keeps the game fresh and alive. So, no idea where it'll ultimately fall, but I am excited for it, at least as of right now.
In theory, it sounds very fun. Okay. Teeny tiny. I have here Jibber Jabble. I know the game. I know how to play.
I always want to
had
call
to
it
look
Jibber
at the name.
Jabber.
That's what I thought too. I wonder if it's like a thing.
I may have called it Jibber Jabber 7,000 times in the past.
I agree.
Probably my fault.
So this is like a little game from All Play. It's another word game where you're basically, it's almost like something like Just One, but instead of everyone presenting a clue, you're presenting a group clue that you're trying to figure out together. So I'll leave it at that, but it's pretty fun.
We've actually played the prototype of it a lot. I actually brought the prototype with me. This is a more final production version. That's that. Let's go to, I'll do a small box version. Can you do a small box? Small box. Scout is one that I actually went ahead and I purchased this one. My kids have been enjoying Jungo a lot. Jungo is from Happy Camper. They did Trio, they did Jungo. My kids have a lot of fun with Jungo.
They've never played Scout?
They've never played Scout. So
their minds are going to be blown.
Jungo is very similar to Scout. I have a sneaking suspicion they might prefer Jungo. I think Jungo is a little more accessible. There's lots of fun to it. It's also got color, vibrant artwork, which certainly helps. But because they've been enjoying Jungo so much, I was like, it is time to introduce my kids to Scout and see where this falls for them. So I was excited because I didn't know if they'd have it, because it's like one of Oink's better selling games, I think. But it's also not the newer one. So I wasn't sure if it would be at the booth, but they definitely had it at the booth.
Nice. I have here, I think this is yours.
Depends how you define yours.
Glimmerdeep?
This is a prototype.
This is a prototype.
Yeah. Glimmerdeep.
That I will be covering.
Correct.
I remember now.
This is from the same people who did Junk Drawer, which does have me excited for it. It also, if you want to show them the back, it's basically like a roll and write polyomino game, which that already has me, between the fact that Junk Drawer, the people who did it, between the colorful artwork, and between the style of game that it is, I'm actually very excited for it. I should say this will be sponsored content, so take all of the excitement I just told you with a grain of salt and bias and all that. But I will say we do a lot of sponsored content, and not all of them am I excited for. This one I am.
And I enjoy Junk Drawer.
Yeah, that's that. I'm very excited for Junk Drawer.
So that's
Glimmerdeep. Cool.
Yeah.
On my side, we have, let's go with one from here. This is, actually, let's do the top one. All right, Seti. Seti, I will actually be playing this tonight for the first time. I already have a group set up. We are game night ready to go. All of us have played Seti, and we'll be playing Seti Space Agencies, which I am very, very excited for. I believe Dice Tower would give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
Which, there's not a lot of expansions that I would give a 5 out of 5 to, because
And what did they give?
Seti? No idea. But I don't know Dice Tower's policy on this. What I do know is that, for me, I review expansions not on how good the overall experience is, but what did that expansion do? Like, a game could be a 5 out of 5, and the expansion could be fine and a 4, but like, I grade them based on how good of you as an expansion. What are you doing? For me, I will say I don't know Study Space Agencies, but Lost Students of Arnak, their expansions have been 5 out of 5s to me. Like the missing leaders, or expedition leaders, whatever it is, adds so much to the game. It's a 5 out of 5 expansion. Space Agencies adds a whole bunch of fun things: asymmetric corporations, a kind of a offshoot start, adds a bunch to the game that makes me very excited to play more Seti.
So I'm someone that was like pretty cool on Seti. Like I wasn't
super
I wasn't as blown away as other people at the table. I think it was fine, but I wasn't like crazy about it. So I'm actually interested to see if that changes things for me.
You're not in the game night.
I know, but I assume I'll eventually play.
I only play games once.
Oh. So this whole channel is a lie.
I will happily play it again.
Every 10 by 10 challenge you've ever done is a lie.
It's a 12 by 12 challenge.
Speaking of a game that Alex played more than once. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers trick-taking game is a game that we got to play
5 times.
It's upside down. We got to play a demo of it with a 4-player game, which was very, very fun. And I have to say I am in love with it just as much as I was in love with the first one. I'm someone who loves Lord of the Rings. I love the actual story that it takes you through. I love the art that it uses. And I think that it did some different things that made me really excited to play this one. And I had some moments that were very, very fun. And I'll let Alex speak in a second, but they also gave us this, they have, like, Penny Arcade has their own pins, so this was the Penny Arcade pin for Lord of the Rings this year, which is the tower, which is so fun.
Yeah, I like it. I like it more than the Fellowship, and I like Fellowship already, and I like this one more.
I'm excited.
But we need to play it more, because
Yeah,
we played
I'm really
5 times,
excited.
but we need to play the Arc.
Yes, but it was
From
very
there-
successful.
From there, I'll do a set of 2, and this one is actually a little tricky, because I actually know a little bit less about some of these.
Dos.
But we have Gazebo, and I never know if it's Gingham or Gingham. What is it?
Gingham.
Gingham.
I would say Gingham.
These are 2 games. I know more about Gazebo. Gazebo is a re-implementation of, oh my gosh,
Great Western Trail.
no, it's from Reina Knizia. I
was
want
a
to say
joke.
it starts Quinn. I want to say Quin, Quinn. I believe it's a
Okay.
re-implementation of Quinn. But Gazebo is basically a tile laying game where you're basically placing down tiles to create pairings as you go. I haven't actually played Gazebo. I believe I played Quinn way back in the day. I am excited for this. This is from Bitewing Games. I know Reina Knizia has like high praise. He thinks it's one of his better designs. This and Quinn, and they made changes to this one to make it ideally better, which is part of their re-implementation line in general. So excited, intrigued, uncertain where it'll go. What cat was making that noise? Is he fine? She fine? Alright, cool. A little noise in the background. Then we have Gingham. Gingham over here, this is I believe, a trick-taking kind of semi-area control, I want to say. This is designed by Robert, who has done a bunch of their games, but I don't know the full arc on this one. So I know this more as a set. I believe it's trick-taking. I know this ends at a picnic, and then you're trying to line things up as you go. So I don't know the full how to play. I am still intrigued by it, and we shall see.
Cute. Okay, so next I have probably my favorite like artist vendor to go to at these conventions now. Their name is Frenzy Frolic, and I love going to see them. So I got this stuffy from them, which is our clumsy champ. He has band-aids all over him. I'm gonna do this quick because we don't have the top cam. But I also got this massive pin from them, which I love getting really big ones. And then I got 2 sets of like their cluster pins. So I got these raccoons as well as the fish. And now we have a little guy checking it out. But
The
yeah,
cat
we got
was not from Pax.
I got these pins as well as the stuffy from Frenzy Frolic. Highly suggest checking them out at a convention. They do t-shirts and stuff. I have a lot of stuff from them, and I still got this much, so I absolutely adore them.
Then we have High Society. Now, High Society is from Allplay. This is another Reina Knizia title. This is one that when Allplay took over money from Reina Knizia, I was like, I wish they had done High Society. Turns out they were doing High Society, because I think High Society is a better game from it. The basic arc of this is it's a bidding game, but whoever bids the most money loses. Meaning whoever runs out of the money the most, spent the most, they are going to lose. This is not like QE. If you've played QE, kind of has a vibe, but this is much more controlled. It's all about trying to figure out where to spend your money on. And again, understanding that somebody is going to run out of money, and I mean, you all theoretically could run out of money, but whoever spent the most is not even in the running at all. So it is a nice little tight little challenge. I think if you like the idea of QE, High Society is a much more controlled version of it without the chaos. Also without some of the laughs. But this is a good one. Eagle Griffin had it for a long time, and now they have it.
Nice. Okay, so this one is one that I believe you
I
grabbed,
forgot about
Alex. Children of Morta. I know a little bit because Nat was saying it's based on a video game.
It's based on a video game that I have not played. I have not played
I
the
know
video
that
game.
much.
This one though, this is basically a sort of dungeon crawler-esque kind of game. You basically have rows of enemies that will go in front of the players, and you can collaboratively work to take down those enemies. So almost has a bit of a Marvel Champions vibe if you've played that, where it's your enemy, but we can all work collaboratively to take them down. Overall, the art looked great. Never played the video game. Heard good things about it so far, so it had me very interested in diving into it. It's supposed to be pretty accessible. It is theoretically campaign-ish, but it's structured in a way you can dive in and out. Like I can play a few games, you can join me for game 4. It's supposed to be structured not full campaign, but more progression, more roguelite with like hopping in kind of. So has me interested, has me excited. I already started the rules. Are the rules in here? Now I need to figure out there, because the problem is, yes,
There we
they're
go.
here.
Phew.
Whenever I start rules while traveling, where they end up is anyone's guess. That's Children of Morta. I'm excited to dive into it.
I'll grab more from my side for now
for
because
it.
we also have here Junk Drawer, which we already mentioned. So I don't know if you want to.
I mean, Junk Drawer is a fantastic polyomino
Yes.
game in which you're going to be trying to use
Try to
different
fit all the
scoring.
different stuff in
Yeah,
there.
there's
thing.
scoring areas for this one where you're basically trying to figure out where to put your polyominoes to fulfill different criteria. It is so much fun. It's
And there's
easy to
also
play.
promos?
I know. It's so much fun. It's easy to play. I still want it to be like a big box version. I want like Junk Drawer XL, where like you have a 5x5 grid or maybe 6x6. I think the default is 5x5. So I think you want a 6x6 grid. I want a larger Junk Drawer. I think the puzzle could be even more compelling. Right now, as it is, it's a great entry 8 polyomino game. Polyomino games are a dime a dozen, and this is it's one that I highly recommend. All right, on my side over here, I'm gonna grab Leaders. This is one I grabbed from Hachette. I played this
all over Essen.
I played this one at I wanted to grab it at Essen, but
all
luggage
over
space.
Essen.
I was like, I'll wait till PAX.
Waiting was hard though.
Because I've talked about this game. I've played this game. I played it on BGA, but I never actually grabbed a copy of it until now. I've really enjoyed this. It's a strong asymmetric abstract. It's an abstract asymmetric challenge where you're basically trying to trap your opposing leader, but you're drafting a crew as you play. So you start off very basic and then you slowly build up till cap, and then from there it's just about using your combination of abilities better against your opponents. So you have time to react. So it's like, you draft this ability and then I'm like, well, now I need to draft this ability, and we go back and forth like that until we have our full complement, and then you just try to play till the end. I have so much fun with this one. This is like, it's rated like a 7.2 or something like that, which bothers me. Whenever I love a game and people rate it lower than me on it's better than a 7.2, people. Try it on BGA. I think it's fantastic. I'm excited for it.
It deserves better.
It deserves better. That is leaders.
Should I be piling them in front of me?
That's what I do, but you can do you.
I know.
I'm also playing a constant balancing game. Are you grabbing the next one?
Yes. So this is like another little merch corner. So I got this Anaheim Pokemon Worlds deck box just because I love the size of these deck boxes. If you're traveling, they're a double deck box and they come with 2 things in it, but now I'm going to quickly do even more merch. So if you want to hold these up, Alex, I got these 3 pins at the Flamecraft booth. So 2 of them are different dragons, and then you got a free toast along with it. So I got those pins, but to show off more of the deck box as well, you get like these 2 little hard boxes inside of it, and you get dividers. But on top of that,
but wait, there's
inside
more.
of here, this is one that, again, unfortunately, I think Alex will have to have linked below because I don't remember their name, but there's a new artist that I love now. And they made this Arkham State Forest sticker, which I just think is so funny. So I got an Arkham State Forest sticker. I also got my tarot read, so I got a Bard card as well as a tarot, like, relating to it, which was very cool. But I got this print from them, which is the Pink Pony Club. So the card and the sticker were all from one person, and then the Flamecraft pins. But, there's some extra goodies for you.
On this side over here, we have a giant game, one of the bigger ones we've actually came on with. This is 6 Sojourns from Red Raven.
Sojourns.
6 Sojourns from Red Raven. This one is basically a re-implementation of 8-Minute Empire, but made to be a bigger game. They took what 8-Minute Empire is, and they said, hey, how can we make it the bigger game that it kind of already is? And this is it. And I don't mean just bigger box. I mean, it's a longer game. It's like, I think it's like supposed to be more like a half an hour to an hour. What does the box say? 40 minutes. 40 minutes overall. So it's not trying to be 8 minutes anymore. They're like, hey, you know what? 8 Minutes Empire was never really 8 minutes. Why don't we lean into it and see how it goes? The art looks beautiful. I wanted to bring this one to, like, it looks overall so delightful. The art looks great. The presentation looks great. The tightness of the economic engine as you play it, because you only have a certain number of cards. Each card gives you resources and abilities. That all seems fun. I want to play it. I just want to play a lot of things. I have to figure out where this is going to fall because I want to play it.
Well, let's put it over here.
Okay.
So speaking of Red Raven, I think we should do all of these together, and let's see if I can do that. That doesn't look great, but it's fine. That doesn't look good
at balanced.
Okay, so we have here Above and Below Haunted. This is a game that I actually covered on the channel, and I enjoyed it so much that I wanted the final copy. So this is Above and Below Haunted, and I think that there is an expansion somewhere.
Yes.
So it's hiding around. So there's extra goodies in this that I wasn't able to check out, so I'm really excited to see more about it. So there is that, and then on top of that, I'm very excited about this one, is Islebound by Red Raven. So this is one that's a bit older of a title for them.
So Islebound originally came out a long time ago. Then they redid it. This is a re-implementation.
The Emerald Edition.
Similar to 6 Sojourns. Who's making the grunting noise?
Someone's in a
Someone's making grunting noise, one of the cats. But Islebound is similar to the way they did 6 Sojourns. They made it into a bigger game. This one's less of a change. It's more original Islebound with tweaks. But they decided to dive back into it. And I've heard good things about it. I believe Jamie Stegmaier wrote about it a lot. And that has me intrigued by it. So we'll see.
Yes, I aligned with Jamie a lot on games, and that was what had me intrigued. That I heard Jamie liked it. These are all so similar.
Because 6 Sojourns,
so beautiful.
6 Sojourns is one that 8-Minute Empire I loved, and I think I'm very excited for a bigger box version of that because I've never loved smaller box. I've never loved when you try to make an epic game. Like the Tiny Epic series, not for me generally. I just want the epic part. And 6 Sojourns feels the reverse story of that. They took a Tiny Epic game, which I thought was very good, and they're making it bigger. So I'm very excited for that one. Islebound, I'm definitely very intrigued by, a little less certain about because I just don't know enough about it. All right, on my side, I'll dive into one that also I'm a little less excited about. This one, just because I don't know as much about it. This is Helsing. Helsing is from Fireside Games. Specifically because I know less about it, that's why, like I said, I try to be very diligent about what I take, but occasionally some sneak in that nothing negative, to be clear. It's just that I don't know enough about it to be as confident where it is. But this is based on the graphic novel. It's going to have you sliding cards like this overlapping card things, which I do like. It's a fun little adventure board. So it definitely has me intrigued, but knowing a little less about the mechanics. Also, Fireside Games in general, their games are a little on the lighter side, which is not necessarily a problem. Like as you saw with Junk Drawer, I love a good light game when it's good at what it's doing. So I'm definitely very intrigued by it. It's also solo friendly, so I shall see. I shall see about this one. I'm definitely in the intrigued camp. To you?
Jibber Jabble isn't gonna make it in the stack because I can't reach it.
That's terrible.
Alright, so this is a game that I actually didn't get to play, but everyone else played during PAX because I went to bed. So I'll let you talk about it, Alex, but I did hear many things about it, including that you found a crazy strategy or something like that.
Well, I need to talk about that.
It was very spoken about. That It kind of sounded like at first that everyone should have done it, but then only you did it or something.
No one did it because we only kind of realized halfway through the game.
Okay.
Towards the end, I did it a little. But this is Emberheart.
Maybe check out the review for even more detail.
I need to play it more first because I kind of want to try the strategy hardcore and see what happens.
There will be more detail.
There will be more thoughts
in the longer video.
Emberheart overall, it's from a Mind Clash. It is a lighter worker placement game with dragons. You're trying to basically play stacks of workers out to gather dragons, to gather heroes, to gather locations and goals. There's a fun puzzle of wrestling with other players based off who gets there first, how much you want to commit to an action. Overall, mostly good things and beautiful art by Andrew Bosley. The thing that we definitely were trying to figure out is it did seem like some actions have a cost of getting burnt. You play with fire too much, you get burnt. But it does seem like, not seem, this is like verified. If you're at max burnt capacity, you can keep getting burnt and without paying those costs. And I couldn't see a strong reason not to just lean into being burnt and say,
burn it all,
forget
Daenerys.
it. And I even went to like the forums to double check it, and they have put out like a variant rule, but they're not changing the rules. It's not like a rule update. They're like, hey, if you want, you can have this variant rule.
Interesting.
And I think it's broken, and because of that, I want to dive into it more. Because if it's broken, it shouldn't be a variant rule. It should be an updated rule. As long as it's a variant rule, you're telling me I can play it the broken way.
Well, maybe they're figuring it out.
They are, but I overall like the game. I just have thoughts about a strategy that I'm going to pursue the next time I play it.
All right.
So we'll see. Anyways, that's on this side over here, which means we have another one over here. Speaking of getting burnt, we have Torchlit, which you don't actually get burnt in Torchlit, but the name Torch is there. This is going to be a trick-taking game that you dive deeper into the dungeon as you play with each trick.
I'm very excited for this
It's got beautiful foil cards, which is not a good reason to get a game, but it's a nice extra reason to get a game. I've heard good things about this one. I have not played this one myself, but I have seen it played out in the way you structure. And like again, it's a weird trick-taking dungeon crawler to a certain extent. More thematic than actual, but it definitely has that vibe as you have these roads you're going through. But beautiful art, great production, all play, has me excited for it.
And now I'm going to grab one from my side before Alex grabs it from his side. Hercules and the 12 Labors. So this is by Matthew Ryan. He did like Confusing Lands. And it's a solo journey through Hercules' story that you're using dice similar to something like 20 Strong where you're allocating. I believe you played it, right?
I've played a few rounds of it.
Oh, okay.
I've not played the full game. I like it based on a few rounds. A few rounds doth not a review make.
And again, not a reason to like a game, but there's some really pretty foil cards in this. So.
This gave me strong 20 Strong
very
vibes.
Pretty.
Like, very much, if you like 20 Strong, I think this is leaning into that same kind of feel.
I'm very excited to try
I'm going to do another small box one over here. This is one I've actually already played, just not at PAX. I played this on BGA a few times. It's Duel for Cardia. It's a fun little 2-player game of drafting. I think there's a 4-player mode, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, like there's a 4-player mode here. You're basically drafting cards, not really drafting. You have your own set of cards, but you're going to have a certain limited number of them at any time. You're drawing from your own deck, so we all have the same cards. And as you play cards, you're trying to win these duels. It's called Duel for Cardia. Is it called Duel for Cardia? Yeah, it's called Duel for Cardia.
That's what I was going to say, is that Essen, I thought it was something else, but the side of it just says Cardia.
But the front says Duel for Cardia.
Okay.
Which is a little confusing, honestly.
Because I saw it at Essen, and I was like, I thought it was something else, but maybe that was translation.
Well, yeah, Duel for Cardia. You're playing duels, and you're trying to play cards. Cards have abilities and thingies. So if you win the duel, you don't get the ability. So you're trying to figure out when do you want the ability versus when do you want the duel. It's a cute little game. This was in an Asmodee kind of like overall bag. I enjoy this one. It'll probably go up in a roundup review. I don't know if I would have picked it up myself. Like, I like it, but there's a lot of good games out there. It is good. We'll talk about it more later.
I've got to have you do a game because it's on top of my game. So here, you can do this.
Pinched! Pinched is from Mighty Boards. This is a game. This is actually on my list of games that I was excited to try. In fact, I actually did pretty decently. Like, I had a list of like 10 games I want to check out on. I didn't get the bag builder from Weird. I was looking at my list later. I forgot to stop by. I did not get the bag builder. Either way, longer story. But I have checked out. I did get Sojourns, Emberheart, Pinched. I have to look what else is on my list. I don't remember all of them. But Pinched over here. Pinched is one.
It's too late now.
It is too late. I have to do a cross check of what I got and didn't get. Fellowship of the Ring. I think the Two Towers is on my list too. I'm pretty sure it was. Anyways, Pinched. Pinched was on my list. It is a game of there's a mastermind who's trying to figure out where to go, but you're trying to figure out where he goes to try to take some of his loot. So you're trying to predict, well, if you have these cards so far, you probably want to go to that location. But you're like, yeah, I know that. That's why I'm not going to that location. So you're trying to play this game of where you go. Oh, there's a missing game.
I know there is.
I just realized.
There's one I was going to have you grab at the end.
I'm going to grab it at the end. Anyways, sorry. I was remembering.
I don't know if it's the same one.
I was remembering what was on my list, and I was like, Torchlit was on my list, and I got that one. Something else is on my list, and I got it, and it's upstairs because it's already been played.
I had already remembered.
Okay, Pinched. So Pinched is one where you're the mastermind. You're trying to predict where people are going to go as you play. If you can read into where people are going to go, it's going to help you out. Locations also have abilities, so that leads into the factor of it. But basically, it's kind of one of those... It's ultimately a little bit of a mind game. Like, you've played things like Critter Kitchen, it's that vibe, but I think it's more just purely focused on what it's doing as opposed to a larger ecosystem around it. Do you want to talk about your game while I run and get another game?
Sure, and I'll do more things first. So, Jenna of Tip Top Tabletop, she does a whole bunch of kind of things like keychains and stickers and art and t-shirts, but I have a lot of t-shirts from her already. So I got 2 stickers. This one I used to have, but I actually needed another one. So I got this little Displacer cat, and then this little Kit Kat Yin Yang one, but she also did some ornaments. So I got some cool, like, gamery ornaments. One of them is, like, a cat inside of a gift mimic, so not only is it a cat, but it's a mimic. This one's like a wreath with some meeples on it, and then this one is like a Christmas tree with meeples. So I got some ornaments from her just because I always feel like PAX is something that feels like holiday-ish and Christmassy because of when it is, which next year it's going to be back in December, so PAX will be the first weekend of December again, so it'll be a lot more Christmassy again, but that's all.
I forgot a stack of games. I brought them upstairs to play.
Which one was the one that you remembered?
This one at the bottom.
Okay, me too. Okay. Well, with that, do you want me to let you just do a game? Because I was gonna do a game, but you can do a game.
I think we have to at this point. Okay, so I'll start with one and I'll have you one to do. So.
Well,
okay.
I have enough over here, so I still have 3.
The downside is I forgot that at some point in my stack of games, I took them upstairs to play them. So some of these have been played. This is French Toast, designed by Peter Hayward and from All Play Now. This actually, I met Peter Hayward, the designer, playing French Toast like 4 years ago at Gamma, or 3 years ago, I don't remember. And I played his original version of the game, which I don't think made wide distribution. French Toast is a game where you have a word, and you're trying to figure out whether that word is closer to French or the new word. So, for example, I have a word in my head. My word is... I got it. Okay. Guess.
We're gonna do this?
We're not gonna do the whole thing. It's just the vibe.
Okay. Well, what are you telling me?
I have
Don't you
word.
have to give me a clue?
I'll give you a clue. The clue is more light than not light. Like
feather.
It's closer to feather, yes. My word is closer to feather than French Toast. Like, it's more... If you have to compare the two, it's more feather than French Toast.
Now aren't you supposed to give me another clue?
Not yet. You technically have time.
Okay. Balloon.
It's closer to feather.
Bird.
Closer to feather. We're gonna play for like 30 seconds. It's not how you play the game.
Cat.
Closer to feather.
Plane.
Closer to feather. Now I'll give you a new clue.
Yeah, give me a clue.
The new clue is... And technically, the clues... I don't have to choose
I'm really
the clues.
bad
We're
at
doing
this
one.
game, to be
I'm going to say the new clue is... It's more red than less red.
A blimp.
Closer to feather.
A fish?
Closer to feather. We can stop in a minute.
Radio.
We're going to stop. The word I had was fire. Fire.
Whoa.
Which is just... I just had that word. It's... whoa. Whoa. You crazy cat. Crazy cat. What is wrong with you? She jumped into the light. Anyways, so French Toast. French Toast is a crazy...
This video went off the rails.
It's a crazy. She heard fire. She's like, okay.
This at all.
I can't leave that out anymore. What is wrong with you? French Toast. It's a cute little party game. It's one of those things that doesn't feel like it should work, and surprisingly, it kind of does. Like, when I played this yesterday, the 2 words we had were like, we had a round of frog and a round of basketball. And both times, like, you're not getting it, and then boom, suddenly someone gets it. And you do lose. Like, you have time, you have a limited amount of time to actually get this done. It's not like it's open-ended forever. Yeah, it kind of works. It's insane. It's charming. It's silly. It works. I'll hand you one.
Well, I can keep doing mine.
If you want this one.
Okay. This is Cozy Stickerville, where it's what, legacy but not legacy. Technically,
it's legacy. I can't understand how it's not
but
legacy.
We feel like it's legacy.
It's legacy.
Where there's what, like 800 stickers for you to place out into your village. So you're going to be playing through. I think you can play up to 2 campaigns with what comes in the box, which is really fun. But
it's also cooperative, which is interesting.
And you're going through placing out your stickers to make your place cozy.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what all the different stickers look like.
I am weirdly excited for this game. I don't have any good reason to be.
It looks good.
You're placing 800 stickers down as you build a town together. They took stickers and made it into a board game. I'm weirdly excited. Then we have over here, we have Codenames Back to Hogwarts. This is the Harry Potter version of this is the new version of the Harry Potter Codenames. What are you doing? Stop it, guys. I'm sorry. 1 second. Is she fine? Margaret!
They're fine.
They're playing, but like it's always whatever. Anyways, this is the newer version of the Harry Potter version. I'm a little uncertain as to whether I'll like this one or not because I've never been a fan of IP Codenames. I like pure Codenames in its raw form. I am intrigued enough to try this one and see whether they actually made it better or just better looking.
I have this game over here from Seti, which is Puppies or Poop. And it's like the newer version of his game, which is what, squirrels, why can't I think of it?
Puppies? Squirrel or die.
Squirrel or die. So now it's Puppies or Poop so that the animals aren't dying. So it is a newer version that's just reskinned. But yeah, got this guy over here.
I have Super Meow. Super Meow, I am weirdly excited about this one.
Oh, that's funny we had both of those back to back.
Yes, this is intro to deck building. It's family-friendly deck building. I'm turning it sideways because the back is sideways. But it's meant to be a family-friendly deck building game that kind of teaches deck building. I think this is I'm very excited for my younger kids. Younger kid, I'd say. I think my other kids are probably past this one. But it should be fun. Like, my kid actually just got into deck building with Star Realms, the intro Star Realms one. Whatever you call it. Journey something, I don't know. There's an intro Star Realms. But... okay, we're going to separate the two right now. Too much meowing. She's not running away, which means it's probably fine, but nonetheless. Where are you taking him?
I'm going to lock him up.
Oh, she's going to lock him up. Anyway, so that is Super Meow, which means she's gone, so I'll go ahead and do another one. Speaking of more kids things, we actually have 2 more kids things in a row over here. Arguably 3, but I think the last one's more for me. We have Seashells. Seashells is a new game from KTBG. This one has you basically gathering various seashells, scooping up various different seashell shapes, designed by Buddha Fiduti, art by Christopher Chan. It looks charming. This was at a KTBG launch event where they're announcing a few upcoming titles that they have coming up, and they had seashells there, and I'm intrigued to play this one and see how it is.
Put them in timeout.
And then also, we have from there, we have Splendor Kids. More kid-friendly stuff over here. I like Splendor. I'm curious as to whether this one will be good or not. I think you said Camilla from the Dice Tower liked this one. You're not sure.
I know that she was intrigued by it and got a chance to play it. I know that she played it at...
Don't put words in our mouth.
I know that...
She may or may not have liked it.
Essen.
She may have played it. She may have briefly seen it. She may have said, I've heard of the game. But Splendor Kids, I've also heard of the game. I actually have the game at this point.
Yeah, I can't say if I think she liked it or not, but I think she appreciated how it was different.
That's a big thing as well. Like a game like Seashell...
I believe it was interesting, but I can't speak as to how much she liked it.
A game like Super Meow is not going to be a game that I love, but I could appreciate what it's doing and who it's doing for. That's what I'm hoping for with Splendor Kids. It's not going to be my favorite games. It's just not. But it may well be heavily appreciated for how well it does what it does, if it does that thing well. You can go.
Oh, I have something so exciting. This is a 20-strong Cloudspire deck. I don't know how it plays.
I don't know either.
I believe I got the brief pitch to it, but I got the pitch to like quite a few at once.
You have spires that you're creating, and you are creating a tower defense structure as the enemies wander towards you. So
I know that you're boosting up, but But beyond that, I don't super duper know. But this is the Cloudspire 20 Strong deck. But along with that,
I'm gonna move stuff.
there's this, which is like the new case that Chip Theory Games made. I should move it in front. This is the new case that Chip Theory Games made to store all of your 20 strong decks. So the top is actually a huge dice tray for you that I'll show you what that looks like in a second. But here you can see that all of your decks are theoretically going to fit slotted in here. And then there's also like your little trays for your things. There's the deck box that comes with it. But Alex, I'll have you take this part. Whoop! I'll have you take that part. This part turns into like a usable dice tray for you.
Folds up, does the thing.
So there you go.
Over here, on this side, I'm going to save this one for last because I want to talk about something fun and exciting last.
So much stuff.
Do you want to go over...
I got things. Do you want me to do something?
Well, this one's for you.
Well, I can do something too.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, this is for me. This is Tend. I'm so excited to have Tend. This is one that I got to play the prototype. This was like a pivotal moment where I played the prototype with Jenna at the Taco Bell Cantina. Talk about like a formative moment in my brain, but this is one that I really enjoy and I'm excited to play it more. Yeah, this is the final version of 10. You've been explaining games. Should I explain it?
I try to keep it short.
This is one where you're doing, I don't know, you're doing a whole bunch of stuff where you're trying to pay into the strategy that you want, because there's a lot of things that you could do, like with the animals and hatching eggs, or you can start like harvesting certain things or going like mining and upgrading your mining equipment. You basically need equipment to do a lot of things in this game, so you kind of lean into that and then do the thing you want to do to score points.
I still want to play it more. It's a weird one for me.
Yeah.
I every time I've played it, I have not felt as fulfilled as I would like, but I know people who have played it who have, so I don't know if it's a me issue or what I like in games. I'm happy to play it more. It's not one I feel the need to own quite yet, but I'm definitely happy to explore it further.
Here's a little small thing that I have. So I've been doing this crafting where I make like phone charms and stuff where I have these like little scythe coins charm. So I picked up at like the Stonemaier merch booth a bunch of wooden bits. So I got the eggs for Wingspan. I got these wooden tokens for Arnak. I also got some wooden coins for Arnak, as well as like the main bird from Wingspan, because I thought he would be cool to be something. So I got these wooden bits basically for me to turn into crafts, which I'm really excited to do. That will be fun.
On my end, I don't know how much you have left. I'm going to do two things I have. And I want to end on a high note.
I have one game left.
There's a CGE calendar. I have not looked through this through yet. I don't know what's in it, but we're going to open it. It's got Wispwood.
Oh, I know what's in it. I went through it, and I wanted Arnak to be my birthday month, which is March, and it's April.
Galaxy Draco. Oh, what's my birthday month? That's a good question. August?
I think that it might be a Codenames, because it's Gen Con. Oh, no, it's
Letter Jam. That's not my favorite.
Yeah.
I would have taken Arnak.
Yeah.
What is Arnak again? April, you said?
April.
All right, well, April is going to be the best month now. So if you need a...
And Arnak April, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait,
why Letter Jam for August?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Alright, that's my second last. So I want to do one for you?
Sure. So I have this game. It's Off With Their Heads from Druid City. Art by Manny Tremblay. Interruption by Calcifer. But this is a game that I got to play at one of the Dice Towers. I think I want to say like Dice Tower East. And I had a ton of fun. I really, really enjoyed it. So I forget exactly. Are you drafting first? No, you're playing cards from your hand, and all the cards are based on like an actual deck of cards. So like clubs, hearts, diamonds, things like that. Because you're kind of playing with the cards that are the card servant people to the Queen of Hearts, and then you're using it to fill in your board for like a roll and write kind of system where the numbers all like you have some flexibility that some could be a 7 of black or red, but then some have to be black and some have to be red, so you're kind of paying into like what colors you need at the time.
It's semi trick taking, but whether you win, lose, or go to the middle changes where you go, which works really well in this game. I didn't like it as much in Tidal Blade's Banner Festival. In Off With Their Heads, only played it once, but I really liked it.
I was like, I only played it once. I don't super remember it, but I really had a good time. That I'm excited to play it again. This was one that I was like, oh, I'm so happy.
When I saw you have that, I was excited.
Yeah, I'm happy.
And for me, the last one I have is Mountain Ghost Legacy. Which
so fun.
I have played the first 4 missions, I want to say, plus I started again, going through with my kids already.
Art by Sindar Tang.
It is, I like it a lot for what it is. Like, it's still Mountain Goats. It's still a light, charming, roll your dice, move up the mountain kind of game. This is not going to win any awards for the best strategy game ever. but it is a lot of fun, and I like when you add legacy to things that I already like. And I already like Mountain Goats, and this is just making it more progression. It's taking a game that is very light and straightforward, and actually really gamifying it so there's a lot more decision space, a lot more you can do with it. I am excited to play through the whole thing, which I will be doing shortly, which is why I was upstairs along with 7 other games. Yeah, that's it for me, I think. Anything on your end?
No, I liked that. It fills the whole thing.
That's it.
So usually when we do this, sometimes we say what we're the most excited to play.
Oh, I can do that. What are the 3 things you're most excited to play?
Oh, we're gonna do 3. I only had
Always
1.
3.
So then are you ready to go?
Nope, but give us, if you give me a minute, I could be.
All right, I'll go.
Okay.
My number, should I do 3 first?
You can do 3, yeah.
Okay, so my number
number
3
3, yes.
is Off With Their Heads. Again, I really had a really fun time the first time I played it, but I don't completely remember everything, but this is probably one of the first ones that I'm going to end up playing. Mountain Goats, I was obsessed with and have already played it since then. So Mountain Goats is definitely my number 2 because I love legacy games. I rip through them, and this is one that, like, I was rolling 6s like it was nobody's business. So it's just very, very fun. And then my number 1 is going to be this guy over here, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. I love trick taking. I was obsessed with Hearts in high school, and for me, that plus Lord of the Rings, I had such a great time playing it the first time that I think with my play group it's even more fun because, like, we're closer friends. So I'm just really excited to go through, like, the actual story of the Two Towers as well. I'm gonna cry when certain things happen.
I'm having a hard time. I can't pick just 3, but I'm gonna pick just 3. But I want to be very clear, I'm having a hard time with this. I changed it a few times. I'm going to
subtract any that I said.
Well, I'm going to skip Mountain Goats Legacy, not because you said it, but because I've already played it 4 times for the thing, and I already started again, so I'm a little less excited about it, but I'm still excited about it. But I'm going to move it down a notch. If you ask me which ones I'd keep, it to be a different answer. But as far as excitement level, my number 3 is going to...
Cozy Stickerville?
My number 3 is going to Cozy Stickerville.
It deserves it.
Well, I don't know if it does. That's why I feel bad. Because I think Mountain Goats Legacy I've already played and liked, and Cozy Stickerville is like a concept, not a game that I've played yet. But I'm excited to, like, cooperatively sit there and put out 800 stickers while playing a board game. Like,
that
is it a board game or an activity?
That would have been my number 4, so it makes sense.
So Cozy Stickerville is my number 3. I'm unsure. We'll see what happens. My number 2 is going to go to Seti. Seti Space Agencies. It almost should be my number 1, but I am...
Did you miss something?
Oh, I did miss one.
One more game.
One more game. My number 2... It's not going to change my order. Number 2 is Seti Space Agencies, because I like Seti a lot, and I'm very excited for what it adds for it. But I tend to be a bit more excited by new things.
I'm really excited for Leaders.
Okay. And
because
this,
I haven't played Leaders.
Before we do my number 1, actually I'll do my number 1, keep the order of the timestamps better. My number 1 is going to be 6 Sojourns. I don't know if it'll be what I want it to be, but based on the concept and the premise, I think it will. So we shall see. I have to play it. Again, I've played 8-Man Empire. I haven't played this one, but if it does what I want it to be doing to 8-Man Empire, I think I'll really like it. So I'm very, very excited for that one.
Nice.
And then the last one I forgot is Fromaggio. Fromaggio over here. Standalone expansion to Fromage. It takes that worker placement with your cheese, and it combines with Fromage as well if you have Fromage, giving you 4 new locations to go ahead and place your cheese down as you try to build. Yes. I don't know why I forgot this, because I got so distracted by all the things.
It's because you went to get the stack.
Yeah.
And then your vision was blocked because you did the Tower of Games.
Timestamps are going to be...
So perhaps it's not...
That is what has happened.
Yeah.
The timestamps are going to be all over the place in this one.
Oh, this video is all over the place.
I'm going to timestamp cat jumped onto the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never do this. If you made it to the end of the video, comment down below what your favorite player color is. Because if you say my favorite player color is blah, 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 then we'll know that you, like, suffered through this whole thing.
Specifically blah, blah, blah?
Well, it might be. It depends on what their favorite
Turquoise for me. Probably.
Turquoise?
Maybe. I like a good purple. A good orange, honestly, is not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always go green, and that means when Jenna and I hang out, it's a fight. She
In any
usually
case,
lets me win.
Until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
I'm Professor Meg.
And have a good one.
Bye.